Any team needs a place to play, fans to fill the seats, and team owners need reasons to invest in a city. One score for San Antonio, we've proven our home court advantage with our flagship team, the Spurs.
Well, certainly. I mean, San Antonio has all the things going for it. You know, we're rapidly growing. We're a Sun Belt city. We have a great population and things. We've supported very, very well sports franchises here before.
Money from individual fans only goes so far. Teams also look for corporate sponsorships and companies willing to buy tickets to fill those high-dollar box seats. An argument against San Antonio welcoming another pro sports team is a lack of those corporations. The city's biggest companies, like USAA, Valero, HEB, can't sponsor it all. Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert says that's a challenge.
We don't do enough to help our mid-sized businesses go from $1 million to $10 million in revenue, or a $10 million company to a $100 million company. Those are the folks who buy the corporate box seats, and that's really the gravy, is those big sponsorship boxes, luxury boxes, and other tickets packages that you can sell as a professional sports team.
Part of building up those businesses, Calvert says, is creating a workforce that can sustain them.
We have 25% of our adult population that reads at a fifth grade level. To be honest with you, countries like Costa Rica and Central America have a higher adult literacy than we do. We can't just focus our efforts just on the youth. We have to do something about where adults are in their literacy level and bring it up and have them make higher wages after getting them reading and into job training programs.
Then there are amenities, that place for teams to not only play, but something for fans to enjoy. Restaurants around a stadium, places to hang out before and after a game.
The Wolf Stadium, it's a fine little minor league park, but a new stadium needs to be built. And that's kind of a chicken versus the egg thing. Do you want to build a major league stadium with the hope that you'll get a major league team, or do you want to try to get a major league team here first and then build the stadium once you have the team?
You're seeing a significant pushback in the use of public resources for the building of stadiums, for instance, and that's something that is on the minds of a lot of league owners. And so what I would say about that is that one of the reasons why I'm very optimistic about the pro sports future for San Antonio is that we are doing it the right way. We are investing in the people of San Antonio and access to economic mobility.
As our economy changes, so does the size of San Antonio. The fan base for the Spurs, for example, has become more regional, stretching into Austin. So perhaps we could see interest in another pro sports team in San Antonio coming from outside San Antonio.
The San Antonio Spurs get so many fans coming from Austin and throughout the region. They just developed recently a really cool VIP section where a helicopter can be flown and land near the AT&T Arena, just to get all those high-priced fans from Austin. They want to come down and watch us play. So, yeah, if we get the right team here, I think you'd see a tremendous draw from people from Austin who want to see us play, and also from the surrounding region.
Texas already has a long list of pro teams: the Cowboys, the Texans, the Rangers, the Astros, plus,
for example, with Major League Soccer, well, they already have the franchise in Austin. I'm not sure if it makes sense for them to have a franchise in Austin and also here in San Antonio. And then some people have said, okay, that if the San Antonio were to get a National Football League team, would Houston fight that? Would Dallas fight that? If we're trying to get a Major League Baseball team, would the Astros want to work against us that way?
A team is as good as its players, and you could argue a city as good as its people. So investing in the people of San Antonio may be the key play to welcoming another professional team.
When we have a strong workforce, we begin to attract many more of the employers that become the financial base that ultimately begin to invest in the pro sports franchises. So that's beginning to happen. It's a process. It's an evolution, but that is happening in a very real way here in San Antonio, which is why I think that as a growing city, but also a city that's starting to see its economic trajectory improve significantly, we're going to see much more activity in the pro sports market, looking at San Antonio as being a place to invest.